Welcome to Xena's talk therapy show today. So I hope everyone comes in, and I'm sorry about the lateness because I was just like going shopping before. So I hope everyone's here watching and letting me know how they are. So yes, I'm just gonna get a drink because I'm a bit thirsty at the moment. So thank you, Rebecca, for being on live with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to make sure that everyone here is on the spot with me. So yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, for even being on here. So yeah, just gonna get my drink really quickly. Wow. We're gonna do some storytelling today, so I'm gonna tell my stories about like my love life in a minute. I just gotta wait for 5 minutes for someone to come on before anything happens. So yeah. In the meantime, hello Dr. Dollars, Rebecca Humphrey, you're still here with me. Thank you for being on here as well. I just wanted to just take a little breath, like breathe in a bit before I get started with the storytelling. We're gonna be on a session for at least to 8:30 today because I'm a bit late. So I'm so sorry that for those who didn't come in early to wait for me, it's my fault. I'm so sorry. So how's everyone's days been anyways? In the meantime, how's your day been, Rebecca? How's your time been? Yesterday I saw the live stream. My singing was terrible because the microphone was really terrible. And yeah, so I realized I was off pitch a bit in my songs. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's good, Rebecca. It's good to see that your day's been going good, like I'm very glad, Even Dr. Dollars, how's your day been? I wanted to know like how's everyone's day been, how they're feeling, what they're going through, if you guys can like give me some likes as well, like for my hearts, it'd be lovely. Yeah, so I've been very tired, been exhausted from last night. I stayed up till like around like 4 in the morning, like from Melbourne's time. Hi Mitch, how you doing? Hi Trisha. Yeah, so I've been staying up a bit late from there, so it makes me feel very uneasy. But the rest of the days, I've been going good so far. So today, I'm going to be doing therapy talk about my past love. My past love. So let's talk about my first boyfriend in a minute. We're going to talk about like my first girlfriend, my first boyfriend, because I'm a trans woman that came from two sex sides that went through different relationship sides, so that's how I managed to see how it's like from both ways. Thank you, Rebecca, for the likes. Thank you so much. Hi Giorgio, or whatever it is. Yeah, so how's your day been? So I just wanted to just get myself in a comfortable position before we get started. I know it's hard because like I went to Aldi shopping before. Aldi shopping is like an Australian cheap place where it's a supermarket where we get cheap things. So yeah, 1 second. Wait. I just wanted to share this live with everyone. So just give me 1 second. Let's go share it. Share live. Share live. Share live. Share. 1 second. Wait. So I'm sharing my life to people, so I hope everyone enjoys. 1 second. Got honey on my hand. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about like my past relationship love. Okay, so let's talk about my first girlfriend, and then we'll talk about my first boyfriend as well. So recently when I was 16, I didn't know how to talk to girls because I was not educated enough to know how to flirt and stuff. So there was someone else here. He was my aunt's ex. Okay, so his name is Steven, and he knows how to like talk to like girls in flirtatious way. From there, he was very flirtatious on my account, flirting with this girl called Jessica. And from there, you know, they built up this kind of, you know, bond with my account. And then from there, that's when things happened where they went and talked until she got into me. And then from there, that's how she went into and talked to me. Because like she was like talking to me because she was really into my personality. My personality was really different. It was like, one second. Just gonna put this charger on. Yeah. Like. Yeah, so basically my personality was very like, you know, very real and serious, you know, because I didn't know how to talk to girls. And he knows how to talk to her and make her understand how I am in a flirtatious way. And then that's how she got into me, and then we started talking, and then my real personality came out to her. And then that's how we met. And then we talked for like at least 3 months before I came and see her and gave her a necklace and stuff, you know, because I wanted to make my first girlfriend a special girlfriend of all, you know, because I wanted to have like a good fair amount of love for her, you know, because she was a Scorpio girl. She was a serious bitch, you know. She was really real. Yeah, so she was real. Hello Walk, Asian, Abe, hello Billie Eilish. Yeah, so basically I wanted to let everyone know that yeah, it was hard. Like the whole thing where she made me feel special. This girl, she knows how to talk me off. Like she knows how to make me feel like butterflies in my stomach. Even though I was really pretty at that time when I was a boy. At that time when I was stuck in a boy's body. And still, she was admiring me and everything, and she wants to be there for me, and she said like, it's not about the beauty, how it looks, it's about what's inside, how it looks and how it feels. So yeah, so we made it out together, and you know, I lost my love to her in some way, because like she made me feel jealous. Yeah, she made me feel jealous because she had like some guy that was in her DP, and then that's how I felt like I was not good enough for her. So one time I was like drunk, like I was drinking vodka and everything, and got drunk. And when I got drunk, I kind of like smashed my window or something because I didn't know how to react with my emotions. I was really traumatized at that time, very depressed, very low at my lowest, you know. I wanted to commit suicide at that time, but I did not want to do it. So I had anger issues at the time as well. And yeah, it made me feel uneasy. So I decided to smash the window, and now I've got a scar on my arm here. It's really bad. Like it brings me back the memories of how I had my first love with my first girlfriend. So it was not the best feeling of all to get like a scar on there and to know who she is. But yeah, so it made me feel like who I am at the end of the day as this person, you know, because I still remember her to this day, and I don't forget her, you know, and I don't think she forgets me as well, because she lost her love to me as well inside, you know, because we did make love. We did make love in bed and everything, and it was our first time. and she was a Catholic girl, and I was still a Buddhist at that time, and it was really hard on me because I didn't know how to deal with the situationship that I was going through with her. But I was crying my eyes out that day when I broke up with her, because I wanted to set things clear that the families didn't want me, and my families didn't want her, and I was crying in my bed like a girl. Like I was crying, and like I was like having tears coming out of my eyes. Like I don't want to see anyone that day. You know how these girls come into the room, they cry themselves off to sleep? Yeah, that's how I was. I was crying myself to sleep that day. And it was not easy for me to go through that situation. But at the end of the day, I know that it was hard to go through that situation that I was in. But yeah, that was my first love for being with a girl. After the breakup and everything went through, it made me feel uneasy, but I feel like I can be me. Yeah. I don't want to go co-host with Brian. No, sorry. Don't show for 10 minutes. 1 second. 1 second. Don't show for 10 minutes. Don't show for 10 minutes. Decline. Alright, so anyways, I feel uneasy with that story that I told you just then, and I know it's not easy to go through that stage where I have to be in this depression mode. Okay. But yeah, I did clear my story with my first girlfriend that I told you just then. So it was a serious relationship as well, because we did take things seriously, and I put my efforts for her that day, and I did made it through with her, because she was really special to me, even though like people keep saying she's ugly and stuff to me, but I didn't care. I did not care what people say. I love her like deeply inside, like she was my first girlfriend. At the end of the day, I still remember her, and I know she's real for me, so yeah. Hi Brian, how you doing? Hello, I couldn't join your live before because I did not want to co-host, and I'm doing a storytelling today. So yeah, hello everyone else. Thank you so much for being on here. So because I was talking about my first girlfriend before, so now we're going to talk about my first boyfriend. So when I became a girl, and when I got everything done with me, like completely, before starting dating, but this is like a whole funny situation. This person was like talking like a girl to me, and I didn't know it was a guy. But his name was Nico. Okay, we were talking and chatting, and he was so emotional and getting things through with me, and I was like feeling for him. Like I was like bawling my eyes out because this guy was so cute and talking like a girl, like how it just had the connection that I wanted from this person. And then after when the moment when he revealed himself that he was himself instead of a girl, I was like, wow, this guy's really attractive, and I really wanted to be with him. So I dare myself to fly over to Germany. So I did. I booked a ticket to see him. Yeah, I'm okay. I've been good. I'm just telling my story, okay? So yeah, so I booked a ticket and I went to see him, and I went to like look for Nico from Germany, and from there I had the most amazing experience of all for those last 7 days. It's like when you like dream from being in a princess movie, and you got like everything you wanted, like teddy bears, perfumes, like whatever you want, like luxury dinners and sleeping in luxury beds and hotels. Like this is like a dream come true for like any girls that wanted to go through a nice date, because that's what I went through. I went through that situationship. I went through that relationship where it came out to be like amazing to me. Like this guy, Nico, my first boyfriend, got me my bracelet, got me like teddy bears, perfumes, and it made me feel like I was super special. Like, he was so romantic. And he's a Libra like me as well. He was younger than me by like 3 maybe, but he was really cute. Like I couldn't like handle his cuteness, you know. Like, he looks attractive, he looks really tall, he can lift me up and everything. It was like, wow. I was like super engaging with him, and I was like, I was prepared for it, you know, because I know that the love was there, everything was going good, and you know, I didn't expect to have this kind of special love going on with me, where he like gave me like a love princess treatment and made me feel like a queen, you know, like a princess, you know. So I felt that day with him when it was my first boyfriend coming to meet me in my life, you know, like I don't know how I chat with him, but I managed to feel very happy that I get to know him and I get to know how he's like, and I was very happy with the way how he talked to me, you know, because I was like, it was like crazy love where I had crazy feelings for him. Until that day where he had a fight with me, because he was clingy to me as well, because he wanted to have lovey-dovey kind of talking to me every day, and I couldn't keep up with the lovey-dovey talking. So I went from there to not really like, yeah, so I went through there to not to not appreciate what he did for me. Hello, well, whoever you are just then. Okay, so he went from lovey-dovey, and I went from like from loving him to hating him. I don't know how it happened, but we had fights because he was super clingy to me. He wants my attention every minute. And I was doing like YouTube at that time, and it was hard on me because I didn't know how to like deal with the situation with him. But at the end of the day, what happened was he cheated on me. He hurt me so much that I feel like I couldn't do anything else except to make a revenge video to send it back to him. So I make this like XXX tape, you know, to give it to him, and it was really sad that I have to send it to him to give it on his Valentine's Day to break his heart, you know, in a way. He was so mad at me that day, and ever since the day when he blocked me, I went and looked for a dog and named him Nico because I couldn't get over him. So I got the dog to be called Nico, which resembles him. And to that day, Nico was my Labrador dog, and he's an amazing dog, you know. Thank you so much for the heart, Brian. Thank you so much. Yeah, would you like to go on live with me on later on? Just letting you know, because we can talk about the storytelling, but I wanted to talk storytelling because I don't want it to have distractions around me. And this is a storytelling show, so I'm talking about my first love and my first girlfriend when I was stuck in a boy's body, and I became a girl, and I got a first boyfriend as well. They gave me the princess treatment. So I talk about all these kind of crazy stories that people don't even know. Okay, so at the end of the day, I feel very happy that I went from second love. Yeah. So if you miss out this story from the beginning, it's called My First Girlfriend, when I was still stuck in a boy's body, to know how it feels to be in a boy's body, to know how it feels to have a girl loving me. I can share that story for you if you want. Just give me a moment, because I'll do it again one more time since you missed out the live. You love me? Okay, that's cute. There you go, heart for you. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about my crazy twisted story of how I went on a date with this rich guy. Let's not talk about the lovey-dovey right now and deal with it later, Brian. But I don't know if I can believe you yet, because you know why? because you're just lusting at me. It takes 6 months to love someone. First impression doesn't love enough. It takes a lot of... If you can last the love for 6 months with me, then you're in love with me. But if you can't do it for 6 months, you're not in love with me at all. To be honest, you're just lusting. I can't believe someone's in love with me, but it takes courage to see who's loving me or not. See, I got my Gatorade today. Yeah, so at the end of the day, I do know that you are a very caring person, Brian, and you have a very good heart, you know, and I hope we can like get to know each other in a way, but like I said, I can't see love with someone yet until it's like more longer than usual, because I know that it takes a long way. If you can give me hearts to 1,000, that'll be great, Brian. If anyone else wants to give me hearts, please send me hearts, send me follows, and be a fan of mine. If you want to join my fan right now, so just let me know, because I want people to join and be a part of me, you know, because I want to show you my story time about my love life. And we're talking about talk therapy today. So we're talking about love, talking about like anything, that situation from a storytelling time. So this is my talk show. And I wanted to discuss about like how I went from one of the worst breakups. Let's talk about one of my worst breakups. Just give me a second. I just gotta use the bathroom really quick. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for even being on here. So I just got back from my bathroom just then, because I just have to like go and use the bathroom really quickly. Send hearts more out so I can get like more lovers to come to my storytelling, Brian, and everyone else who's on here. Let me know, because hello, Ang Tang. How you doing? I just wanted to tell you my worst breakup stories. One of my worst breakup stories is when I was stuck in a boy's body still and become with this girl, and she knew I was a girl. She knew I was different from the rest of the boys out there. At that time, her name was Amy. Okay, I didn't love her at first sight or anything. Like, she was like, people keep saying she's fat and everything, but I didn't care what she was like. I said to her, whatever she was, I believe in her. I wanted to show my love for her, but it was taking its time. She said like, you don't love me in the first beginning. You don't love me at first sight. How can I love someone at first sight when I don't even know them? So yeah, we were talking together about the future, the love and everything, like how we want to get married and everything, and I did not see myself in that suit or anything. I did not see it like that. I wanted it to be in a princess suit. That's what I want. So from there, we were loving for the last 3 months. Okay, we were talking and chatting in Vietnamese, and she was Vietnamese. Is that the person who gave you their precious time past worth it? she made me learn the lesson of three rules, where it was like 3 chances. You fucked up, you're done. She taught me that. She taught me the hard way, and she broke my heart to pieces. You know, like she tore my heart to pieces. You know, like when someone like loves you and cares for you and set boundaries. She was the one that set boundaries at me, and I learned so much from this relationship with her. 1 second, I just gotta put this 1 second. I learned so much from this relationship with her. I learned that when she was there for me, she treated me like, you know, like special, like super special. Even though like she was smothering me and everything, and I didn't like it. My female emotions were coming out. Like I was a female inside. Like I was like roaring around her, and she's like, "Oh, you don't act like the rest of the boys out there, because I get special treatments for that. You know, I get special treatments for that. I never treat her like special like these boys that did it for her. You know, because you know why? Because she's been used to getting special treatments, and I'm a girl that gave her the normal treatment, like a girl that would give it to her. You know, and then at the end of the day, you know, like my parents and stuff didn't like her. You know, because they keep saying that she's fat. You know, it's annoying. Like I don't want someone to call someone fat. It's so mean. Like what happened is she did love me, and I did love her at the end. It took me like 1 month to love her, because I need to get used to knowing her, you know, like, and falling my love for her takes time, because I need to investigate who is this chick, you know, like why does she want me to love her like in the beginning, like at first sight. And she's super psychic as well. She's a Pisces. She's like super SPF that knows everything about me and like reading my mind. It's so annoying. Like I couldn't expect someone to read my mind like that, but she can read me really well. Like it was hard on me, because you know, at the end of the day, I finally knew that this girl is crazy, and she knows me from in and out in a way. But I was scared, because like I was scared that she reads my mind everywhere I go, and I'm scared because she knows me like from now, and she knew that I changed into a girl and I became the beautiful girl that I am today. And still, she knew inside I was different than the rest. She regrets me, I know. She regrets to leave me and break my heart. And you know that day when you have the tears coming out of your eyes, and you feel so sad that your emotions, you couldn't be smiling because you're so sad inside that everyone can see it through your eyes. Yeah, well, I was going through that situation where my brain was like not really functioning. I was depressed, like I was sad, and I was torn to pieces, you know, like no one can tell how I felt, but I was really broken inside. And throughout that day, I still remember that day when she hurt me so much, and she resembles me as someone trying to be my friend and stuff, but I couldn't do it because she hurt me so much. She said, "I don't love you anymore." She bragged about like she had rich men telling her that she wants this and that, A to Z, and I'm a broke bitch, you know. I didn't like what she's doing to make me look like I was small to her, you know, like I had nothing. But she knew I like music. She knew I like music. I think she knew I was gonna be a singer. She see me as like someone that is a singer, you know, like one of the person who knows how to sing a song. And at the end of the day, I did love her, but she broke me into pieces, and that was one of the worst breakup I've ever been through. Like imagine you've been sad for weeks and months, and you couldn't function for crap because someone hurt you so much with their love for you, and they break you to pieces because they think they can do it again. Well, I know she was very terrible at making love with me, but we had some crazy moments together, you know. And I know she's on my photo on one of my videos, and I know that I can't get over that girl when she hurts me so much, you know, because that was one of the hardest breakup I've been through. Because like when girls and girls love, it's like crazy, but when guys and girls love, the girl is more crazy. The guy is okay, but then the girl, oh gosh, the emotion is just intense. Yeah, so I realized that was one of my worst breakup I've been through, and I hope everyone enjoys that worst breakup story. Thank you for the likes, Brian. Keep it up. Keep it up. Try to make it like 10k. Try to hit 10k for me. Everyone else here, try to help me out as well. Like my videos so people can come and tell me, share my story out, because it's really important, because people don't know how it feels like to get the worst breakup of all. At the end of the day, I know that it was really scary for me to go through one of the hardest love. Okay, so let's talk about one of my crazy stories where I got raped by I got someone who did the unthinkable thing to me, and like put me into the room and hurt me in a way. Well, my first encounter was with this guy I met from my roommate when I was like living in Sunshine. I was there, and don't scam me in Sydney. How am I scamming you from Sydney? I'm telling a story about like how I got RAPE from someone, and that was from like, you know, it was from like Sunshine. I was there, of 4th grade. You know, it was hard. It was hard that I was in that situation where I was with a friend at that time, and there was a guy that was there, and when I was alone, when my friend left, he was like trying to touch me in unusual sexual ways, in ways that I didn't want to be touched, like my legs, my thighs, everything like that. Yeah, so it made me feel uneasy. It made me feel like crap. I just didn't like it. The way how he touched me and the way how he put me through that way, it's just like making me uneasy. Like at the end of the day, I just realized when he was doing that to me, he tried to get me into his bed, and I didn't have any like securities or anything there, so I was feeling like I was being pushed and forced to do something for him. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way how he put me through. He put me through this behavior where it felt like a nightstand. And the day when he made me feel that way, it was like scary. Like he was like, yeah, he was like one of those people that people think he's a player, because he looks like a player to me, and he was from Brazilian or something. And the thing is, like, it was hard. It was hard. Like, yeah. It was hard that he was going through that situation where I just don't know how to handle him when he was in the room with me. But when he took my clothes off me, I didn't like what he did. Like, at that time, I just felt like I was being like exposed by someone that I didn't know. I just felt like mad inside for what he did to me, for what he went through to put me through that situation. And then he started to like me. He liked me afterwards, after the one night stand that he did with me. He came and kept being around me because he was like my friend's friend, you know. And the thing is, like, at the end of the day, I just feel like he was hurting me so much, but by not wanting to be around me because of who I am, because of my differences, you know, like that was different. And it was hard because I couldn't handle the situation with him. I couldn't handle that he was trying to make me be someone I'm not. And I just feel like it was really, really like the worst partner I've been through. And I don't know how to deal with it. I can't understand your language, sorry. You had to speak English. So he was from Brazilian, like I said, okay, the guy. And he didn't want to hold my hands in public. Like, it feels like he wants to keep me like a secret or something. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like the feeling where he tried to keep me in like a secret and try to like, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Vajoro. Happy people. Yep. So I'm talking about like my RAPE experience that I've been through with someone that it was not good with me. I was traumatized from it, but I'm still gonna be telling you the story of how it went. Yep, so at the end of the day, what happened was we went to like the fireworks that day to watch the fireworks. And the thing is, like, he was not holding my hands, didn't want it to be feeling like I'm something like to him because he feels ashamed to be around me. He feels ashamed because I'm different, because I was a trans woman, you know, because I was different. But at the end of the day, I didn't care. I made him like felt how I felt. And guess what? I know he liked it. I think he was in love with me. He was in love with me because why would a guy cry if I hurt his fucking feelings? Because he cried and bawled his fucking eyes out in front of me. It went from nightstand to him falling in love with me because of my personality, because he never met someone who was so sweet and caring. Hello, Beth, I just call you Beth. Hello, Swate. Yeah, so at the end of the day, we're talking about like my RAPE story. So at the end of the day, he was bawling his eyes out because I told him like, how could you dare do this to me when I love you inside? Because like I fall in love with him at the end, even though he RAPE with me, without even my consent with him. It was like being pressured to do it, and I didn't want to do it with him. But I did say, hey, you could be my partner, but then it didn't feel like a boyfriend thing, but it felt like a situationship. Like at the end of the day, it was a very nice looking guy, to be honest, like a masculine guy, like with packs and everything, like six pack and everything. But like, I'm not into that shit, to be honest. Like, I'm not into the six pack, like tough guy shit. I was like going through that situation with him. And when he made me cry, but I didn't cry exactly. I was hurt from him because he neglected my needs. He didn't want to make me feel seen out in public because I was different to someone else. Like, I was a different type of girl. But his accent was really cute, like, to be honest. Like, I can't handle much about what he did, but he thinks I was using him for money. When we like split apart, he thinks I was using him for money. Because I was broke at that time, because I was cooking for him as well. I was making delicious food for him. I made like smoothies to make him drink it, and I massaged his ass. The last time we had a fight was when he received massages, but he didn't want to massage me at the end. Like, it was supposed to be like give and take, but I gave it to him too much that he didn't want to give it to me. So that's when we split up. We split up from there, and that was not okay. But like I said, it was a hard decision to go through, but I made him feel like I was a crazy bitch, and he didn't like it. So that's how things went through the end of the road, where we split up that time, where I got RAPE from him. So that was the story, and I don't want to say any more from there. I forgot his name, but he had a different name on himself. Hello, Nikki. So I just finished my first RIPE story. Cause rape. You know, like someone rape you. I don't want to go through that again. And I learned a lot from that situation. Like I said, the next story I'm going to tell is about my crazy abusive love for someone, when I was abusive to someone, from reflecting from Amy's relationship to that person's relationship with me. Okay, so we're gonna talk about like we're gonna talk about this abusive relationship that I've been through. So my first abusive relationship that I went through with this person was, at the time, we were young people from high school. And her name was Angela. Okay, so her name was Angela. And I don't know if she's watching right now or not, but I know she's like one of the most special girls out there that didn't deserve to be like through this shit when she's at her age. So Angela one time was friends with this girl called Lisa. And I was friends with Lisa at that time. And she was a cool girl to talk to. From there, Angela asked me, do you want to be with me? In a way, she asked me to, can you be my partner? And I said yes, because like I didn't know how to respond, but she made the move on me. And from there, that's when situation came through, where we went to the movies with Lisa and the group of girls, and I didn't care what I was with, you know, because I wanted to see her. I wanted to like get to know her for who she is. So I went to talk to her, and we went to the movies. We made love there and watched some kind of movie. I can't remember. I think it's Monster Inc. I think some kind of crazy story that I was watching, like this movie. But anyways, from the time I was talking to her, I knew that, you know, I knew that I was from being in love with her, because I was upset with Amy's love. We took photos together that day. We took like very cute photos, and it's still on my YouTube channel. The photos were like, wow, it looks like a couple. Like I realized it was like amazing story to go through. But anyways, after, you know, the photo days, and we're talking and we're chit-chatting over the phone, and this is a time when there's no iPhones or nothing available, you know, to have FaceTime and stuff. I was talking to her, I was listening to her stories, I was going through a lot of like what she put me through and everything, because like she put me in this love kind of pedestal where she thinks like I was a superhero to her, you know, like I was a superhero to her. But at the end of the day, I just know that I was angry at Amy, and reflecting my anger onto her was not the right thing to do. So what I did was I put my anger from Amy to her, you know. So I said to her, like, I trashed all your photos, I burnt your photos, I abused her in a way, emotionally like cut her off in a way. And she got so mad. But the thing is, she didn't deserve to go through this whole shit. Angela does not deserve to go through this whole shit. Like, she deserved better than what I have to put her through at a time. Because like, I did the most unthinkable shit. I should have fucking known what to do, you know. But I know at the end of the day, like, I regret hurting Angela so badly, and I still like remember her to this day, and I still haven't forget this girl, you know. It's hard. But like, I know that deep down I still care for her, you know, but I just can't do anything because like the love, it was like a crazy kind of love where I couldn't forget this girl for 2 years straight. 2 years of my life I couldn't get over this girl because of the way how I hurted her in a way, and I couldn't know how to heal her. So I wanted to do something to heal this person again so she doesn't go through this bullshit again. So yes, hi Asku. I'm talking about this relationship, about like how I abused someone so badly to the point where I regret the whole situationship thing. So yeah. So at the end of the day, Angela was like one of the most beautiful girl on earth. She came with a teddy bear for me. And you know how I love teddy bears. And I never received it from a girlfriend or someone like that. So she was the first to give me that teddy bear. And it made me feel so special to this day. That's why I couldn't forget this girl. Because she made me feel so special that I love teddy bears. Because I'm a girl that loves teddy bears. But I love the way how she like built me that cute teddy bear and gave it to me and made me feel like special. And I like the way how she made me feel that way. And that's how I know. I know how it's like to go through this amazing situation, but she made me feel absolutely amazed because she gave me the teddy. Because no one on earth gave me a teddy that's so special like how she did. And she was the first to give it to me, so that's why it made me feel so special that I couldn't forget her, you know. But deep down inside, she knew I was someone different. She knew I was like a girl stuck in this body in some kind of way. But she knew that I was different than the rest, like the way how I express myself, the way how I talk, you know, the way how I push myself out there. That's how she knew who I am to this day. And it took me 2 years to forget her or to heal myself with her, you know, because I couldn't get myself with anyone else because I didn't want it to do it, you know. I didn't want it to like put myself through that situation. Yeah. Hi Brian, how you doing again? Welcome back to my show. You know, we're talking about like the girl I was talking to is Angela, and it was like the most abusive relationship. I put myself to abuse someone through Amy's relationship, you know, where that love was not healed yet, and I went to a different relationship when I was not healed. So yeah, Angela did taught me a big lesson. She taught me a big lesson where the love was fresh there for like a month or two, but still, it was really fresh. Like, she never had like a person that loves her, that gave her like love. For me, I was like her first relationship, I think. Maybe, who knows? But you know, like at the end of the day, I did not have to like put her through that situation. She deserves more than that. I was gonna say hi, yeah. She could not went through the same thing I went through, but I went through worse than what she went through. But when she was at a young age, and I couldn't like believe that she was, you know, going through this with me. But like, I did care for her, you know. I did care for that girl, you know, like in the way. Otherwise, I would have forget her like a long time ago. But I couldn't forget that girl. You know, like it was hard. I still remember her to this day, and I still like don't know what I can do to help her to like erase me or heal from me, because like it was sad. Like it was really sad to go through that situation where I don't know how she went with me. But eventually the day when comes by, I still talk to her to that day. I still remember her when I was talking to her, you know, because she was one of the girls out there that made me feel special with a teddy bear, because no one gave me that teddy bear that she did. she was the first girl that gave me a teddy bear. That makes me feel like I was super precious to her, you know. And you know, like deep down inside my heart, I love teddy bears. I love bears because it resembles a provider. It resembles like someone who can make me feel safe. And that's why I love teddy bears so much. I know you want to join my life, but I can't have you on my life right now on request because you might make noise on my storytelling. Unless it's urgently, if you want to tell a story with me, you can. But right now, I just wanted to talk about my life story first before we can put anyone on request. Okay? And I'm not gonna ask anyone for like super crazy fan lists and stuff, but you know, if you want to join my fan right now, you can, and follow me and like this video to get it more, like for me to tell more stories to you about my love, crazy life and stuff. Thank you, Brian, for the love hearts. You know, I'm being serious. Like, you know, thank you so much for being supportive in this life. You know, you've been there for me throughout these kind of live streams. Like, I'm amazed. Like, I still remember you for what you did. Like, thank you. So right now, I just wanted to let you know that my next story I'm going to tell you, because we talk about like emotional focus and stuff, you know, it's because right now I want to talk about like my serious relationship with this person for the last 2 years with the kids. Or I could talk about my 1 year relationship with the crazy abuser. The crazy abuser. Let's talk about the crazy abuser relationship with this guy called Dean, the Scorpio guy. Okay? Just let me take my breath for a bit before I can come back and talk about it. But I just gotta relax for a bit, okay? Because it's been an hour of talking to you guys with this whole situation, relationship thing. So I'm gonna take a break really quick because I gotta rest my voice for a bit because I've been talking so much and singing from last night. I'm so sorry. Hello, Cherise. But I'm gonna come back, okay? I'm so sorry that I have to like take a break. I gotta breathe and breathe myself first before I can come back and talk about the abuser relationship with Dean. Okay? So stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Brian, for joining me live again. Thank you so much. I just had a break just then because I need to take some fresh air, you know. I just gotta go restroom really quick again, sorry. Okay, I'm back again. Sorry, so sorry for like going off and on from my break, you know, because I wanted to tell my story about the abusive relationship that I went through, where I got beat up and stuff, you know, and strangled. This has taken a toll on my mental health, you know. Yeah, so it made me feel uneasy. But I'll share the story anyways. Thank you for the love hearts. Let's try to hit 5k first. 5k Brian. So right now, I want to talk about my... Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. I'm feeling like I did get a good sleep today, so I'm a bit more like better to tell my stories instead of like talking so much about relationship advice. Today I'm doing therapy talk to you guys about my storytelling. So right now I want to talk about my abusive relationship with this guy called Dean, the Scorpio guy that I met in the hospital. So firstly, that day when I was really vulnerable and, you know, I didn't have anyone there, you know, because Dean was really comforting me. He made me feel special. He made me feel like I was seen for someone who I was when I was in a vulnerable situation and I didn't know how to like feel that way. But yeah, I know it's hard because like at the end of the day, I know that, you know, thank you for the love hearts, Brian. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Dean was the most crazy person I met. He was on the gear, you know, like the meth gear. And the thing is, like, I didn't know how he was like. He was unpredictable. Like, I did love that guy. I did love that guy as well. You know, like, I did love Dean. Like, I was serious with him. And he was really like grumpy, screaming, yelling. He had schizophrenia. We did like crazy things where one time like me and Dean got like homeless and we had to beg people on the streets for money. It was so sad. It was so sad to beg people for money on the streets, you know. And I didn't know how to like deal with the situation where I was homeless with him. There was one time as well where he like grabbed like beg people to give food like KFC for me because like I was hungry. He even delivered food to me in my hospital where I was in the psych ward that day, and I still remember him doing all the nice things for me. Like even little things like those things still make me remember him to this day, even though he was the most abusive person in this relationship with me. Like he strangled me. He put his hands on me and kicked me really hard down the ground as well. It was one time, I think it was more like, it was more like I seen Mark. I think because I was seeing another guy at that time while we were distanced from the 6 months. When I didn't have a car to see him. And it was really sad. It was really sad to go through that situation where I couldn't see Dean. I think he got mad at me for buying the gears with Mark. His eyes was like this. Like he looks like he hated me. He looks like he resent me because of what I did to him. He felt betrayed. But the thing is, like, I got back with him. I got back with Dean, and he was like jealous. He was jealous of the guy. It was so sad. But like I said, he was jealous of the guy called Mark that bought drugs with him. And the thing is, it was really sad that I have to go through this kind of abusive time with him where he was screaming and yelling at me. You know, one time he yelled at me, I couldn't cry, like, cry. Yeah, so I couldn't cry. You know, like, I couldn't cry. You know why? I couldn't, sorry, the thing went off a bit. Yeah, so I couldn't cry because, like, I was deeply hurt inside. I was in pain. He screamed to the point where tears came out of my eyes, and I was like, wow. That was, like, very harsh on me. I never been screamed like a dog before, and I was, like, still loyal to him. I stayed to love him. You know, there was like a photo of me and him together, and people are like, wow, why is she with him? You don't know how, like, love comes together in different ways, in different kind of forms. And I realized he was one of the stories where I have to, like, go through this kind of mess with him. We did something together, like the gear thing, and I didn't like it. He was toxic to me. He was really, like, not the one how I felt. Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. We're talking about my abusive relationship anyway, so we're talking about Dean, my abuser, you know, going through this relationship for 1 year straight. So after when he abused me, yeah, screamed at me like a dog, he one time threw out a phone onto the wall and almost broke my phone. That's how serious he was. He didn't like me talking to people. He was jealous because he was insecure of himself. We even, like, shoplift one time, like, did some bad things, and I didn't like it. I went through, like, a lot with him. But at the end of the day, I know that I have to be strong for myself to let this relationship go. After the police came to that day when I was being kicked and bruised and I was being strangled by him, no one did much, but the police had to came in to pick him up from inside his room because he didn't want to come out. And he said he wanted to kill me. I'm going to kill you, Stephanie. That's what he said to me. And I don't want to say that word again because it's bad. But he did it. He said it in anger, but I think he didn't meant it. But, you know, I came by his side the next morning to see, like, I asked him, like, whose fault is it that you did this? And he said, oh, it's my fault. So I realized it was his fault, that he couldn't control his anger with me. But like I said, at the end of the day, what he went through with me was crazy. And I didn't know how to, like, deal with him anymore from it, you know, because I know that it was hard. It was hard to go through that relationship with him where I didn't felt right with him. I just know that love was not really the same anymore after when he abused me. I didn't want to, I just feel unsafe. So I left Dean. I left Dean for good. And he was one of the psycho Scorpio relationship I've ever been through. I felt pain to this day, but I healed and I forgave him for what he did. Because of the Lord Jesus says forgive, you forgive. But I'm just telling you the story of how I've been abused by Dean. And I hope everyone enjoys this abuser relationship story that I've been telling you. Thank you so much for the likes, Brian. Keep it up. You know, keep up. And everyone else here as well. Keep up the likes. Even you too. The one with the dark profile photo. Yeah, I've been through a lot with my relationships. You know, like from loving to being abused, being abuser to receiving the abuse again. And I think it was karma giving me like what I went through. It was hard. I know it was hard. It was not easy. It was tough to go through that situation where 1 year of your love for that person and you know that you love him, but you know, you gotta let him go because he was toxic to you. He was not the same. I don't know where he is right now, but Dean, you know, like he was one of the crazy love that I went through. The next story I'm going to talk about is, let's see. The next story I'm going to talk about is this guy that like was an abuser as well. Another abusive relationship story. I'm going to talk about it. Just give me like 2 minutes to talk. I'm going to talk about my next abuser relationship where I've been receiving the abuse from him. Oh, that's sweet, Brian. You know, I'm always feeling lonely inside. I feel like someone that hurt me so badly to the point where I don't even know who it is. But like at the end of the day, like I know you're very supportive and I know like you're giving me the hearts because no one else is giving me hearts here, and I support you as well in your life last time, and I know it's, you know, like it's amazing to have to give and take, you know, to give and take. I know it's hard. Just give me a moment so I can recover my voice because I've been singing from last night. Hello, Kingling, or wherever it is. I was called King. Hello, King. How you doing? So I'm going to talk about toxic relationship, how I healed. Oh, that's sweet of you, Brian. You think you're important to me. That's really sweet. Really sweet. I know it's not easy to talk about abusers and become abuser and then receiving someone that is an abuser to you. I know it's hard. It's not easy. But I made it through. And I know it's not easy. But at the end of the day, I'm going to talk about the abuser relationship with this guy called Aaron. I'll talk about it in the next 5 minutes. Hope everyone enjoys it. Hello, VIA. Vajoro. I remember you, Vajoro. You came back from my live from the other day. How you been anyways? You know, how's your day been? We're talking about like my story time, how I become an abuser and then now I receive someone who's an abuser to me. Yeah. I know it's hard. It's not easy going through that situation where I know. Come on, give it 5k likes. Come on, guys. Come on, Brian. Help me out with 5k likes. This coconut water hydrates my voice. I know, it's hard. Welcome, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I never knew, like, Brian's really supportive on me on this live. He should be having a gold medal for being a supportive person to me. A gold medal means, like, you're number one. Yeah. I know how it feels to be an abuser and receiving as an abuser. Last night singing was horrible for me. You know, like I didn't know how my voice sounded on the microphone. It was so bad. Like I was off tune. I know. Hello everyone else who's watching this live, you know, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. So when it comes to 6:40, I'm gonna tell my story soon. It's gonna rest my voice. You my love, thank you. Thank you, Brian. Hello everyone else. Hello, who's there? That's someone else on the invites, you know. Hello. I know it's hard. It's not easy. Yay, 5k likes. Yay! 5k likes. Let's try to hit 10k. Come on. I want my likes to be supported by Brian and everyone else here. Come on, give me hearts. I'm going to tell you my story in 5 minutes. Hello, Steve-O. I'm just relaxing, just chilling. You know, it's good to relax my voice. Let's do some deep breathing. Hello. Hello everyone else here. You know, we're going to talk about, you know, everything. We're going to talk about my abusive relationship. Cuddles. Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much for giving me hearts. Like, I appreciate so much that you did so much for me. Without this life, without you, it doesn't feel the same. Sometimes it doesn't feel the same without Brian here. Brian feels like amazing to me on here. Like, he's such a supportive person to me. I know. Yay, 6k! 6k! Keep it up, 10k. I want 10k, please. 10k, please. Make a 10k for me, please. And I'll clap, 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 and play my instrumental. Keep up the likes, Brian. Keep it up. I like it. I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing. Aw, how cute. Aw, heart to you. Thank you, Brian, for so much for being supportive to me. You know, like without your help, you know, I couldn't not know what I'm doing here. You know, like the life would have been like boring to myself talking about my stories without you here. But you make things come true, and everyone else here as well. You guys make my story come true here, and I appreciate everyone here. The hearts are going good. Yes. You know, it's a public holiday for Melbourne today, but still, I'm alive. Hello Dylan, how you doing? How's your day been? Aww. Look, someone's being cheeky here. Someone's being a cheeky boy here today, Brian. Brian, you being cheeky today, are you? Let me know. You funny one. So we're gonna talk about the abuser very soon. Yeah. I never smiled this much, you know, like I never been so happy, like someone's so supportive to me and giving me like the love here, you know. It makes me feel so amazed. I know sometimes like I don't talk to you on DMs because like I'm so busy, like to the point where I don't reply right away, but I do reply to you still. Like I still make efforts to reply. I know. We were listening to my songs the other day on your live. It was so good. 7K! Keep it up. 10K. I want 10K. I want 10K so much. Keep it up, Ryan. You know you're my number one here on this fan right now. Anyone else want to join my fan list? Let me know. Come on. Be a part of my fan list today so you guys can hear my storytelling. Come on. It takes time to know someone. It takes time to know someone. I know. You know? Aww. Brian. Yeah, emojis are cute. Emotional talk therapy session. I'm going through this emotional situation. Wow, 7.6K. Keep it up, Brian. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Everyone else, come on, give me hearts if you have to. Give me the love, come on. Give me the hearts, guys. Come on, give me love. I need some love. I know it's not easy to go through this kind of situation, but 10K, and before I start telling the story. 8K! Yes! Well done, Brian! Come on, 10K. 10K for me. Come on, give me 10K. Show me some love. Show me some love, Brian. Show me some love, everyone else. Come on, everyone else here. Show me the love that you have to love. I need some love. I really need love. I want love. I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to feel good. Come on, everyone. Come on, everyone else. Welcome, 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 everyone else here. Come on, let's hit like 10K before I start telling you my story about the abusive relationship. Yep. I'll tell you my story if you can hit me likes and hearts out here. Come on. 8K is so good. 8.4K. So close to 10K here. I know it's like so sad. Like I didn't get a chance to talk to anyone else here except for yous. All yous are on here. Thank you so much for being supportive of my life. Like being serious. Like I appreciate you for helping me out. I really appreciate everyone who's here, listening to my life, giving me the loves, giving me the likes, showing support up for me, because I really do care. Hey A, how you doing? How's everyone's day been today? How is your day been, A? If you're still on here, let me know. I want people to comment down below, tell them how they feel about their day. How's your day been, Brian? You been good today? Are you still at work or something? What's going on with you? Oh, almost 9K. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Nice. 9K. Come on, one more K to go before I start telling you stories about my abusive relationship thing. Come on. Hello, Wana. Keep it up, 10K. Come on, 10K it is. 10K it is, Brian. Come on. Help me out, Brian. You are so good today. You've been a good little boy. Yeah. The reason why I call you little boy because you're younger than me. You're younger than me. I feel like a mature woman at the end of the day because I've been through so much and I've matured so much throughout the years. Aww, how cute. Keep it up. Keep it up, everyone here who's watching this, you know. Thank you so much for even being on here. Let me know how you feel. Hello, Ashley. How you doing? How's your day been? You remember me? Like, I remember you the time we talked together when I was in the psych ward, you know, because like it was crazy, you know, like who knows? Like I know like I might be like here because like it's so new to me to be on live, but thank you, Ashley, for being on here, you know, because like you've been so supportive the last time when I was like at my lowest, you know. I still remember that day. Like I haven't forgot you throughout the times when you were with me on the phone. And then yeah, it was crazy. Like I think we met like on Facebook or something. It was crazy, but you know, you're part of my family in a way. So yeah, and congratulations to your kid that you got. I'm very proud of what you have. Like, you know, you gave birth to this boy, and how is he going anyways? Like how is your son going anyways? Your little son. Comment down below how you feel, if you have to be, because I still remember you, Ash. You know, I haven't forgotten you. You know, you sent me the rose the other day before, so yeah, so congratulations to helping me out, you know, because I really appreciate you for what you did. You know, like, I haven't forgotten you, you know, I haven't forgotten your name. And the other time, like, you thought I was high because I was speaking to my mom in the sky, it was crazy. But yeah, so I know people think I'm mannequin and stuff, but I'm not. I'm being me. You know, like, I appreciate what you did. Can you speak English? Of course I can speak English. What else can't speak? If Ash is still there, let me know. If you're not, if you're gone from my life, it's okay. But thank you for being on here to even share your support for me. I speak good English. Good English, no. My English is like, it's okay because I speak English and I have my time where I speak American accent, English accent, depending on how it is. But yeah, thank you so much, Brian. Thank you so much for like the hearts, you know. Thank you. Heart out to you. Thank you. Hello, Pinterest Life. Hello, everyone else here. So we're gonna start talking about my abusive relationship with the guy called Aaron. So how I met Aaron was through the situation where I didn't know how he was like in the psych ward. I didn't know him. One time he called me up to come and meet him, and it was hard. Hello, Lily, how you doing? From there, like, it was hard to go through this stage where I didn't know how to say this, you know, to that person, because like I know it was hard at the end of the day. Like the guy came out and made love with me out of nowhere. Like, imagine if someone comes to you and put a tongue out into you. That creeps the crap out of me. Like, it makes me feel the icky feeling, like yuck. But yeah, so at the end of the day, I have to like take myself clear and respect my boundaries with him, but then he didn't respect my boundaries, so it was hard. But hello, Angela, how you doing? Like, I talked about some girl called Angela before. It was hard as it is, but like at the end of the day, hi Basil, hi, how you doing? How's your day been? So we're talking about like my abusive relationship right now with Aaron, the ex of mine, one of the craziest abusers, and he was a short guy to me. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Well, I've been doing fine. I'm just breaking my battles through my breakup relationship with Gia, and so far I've been doing great. Like, I had to rest my voice from last night today to now because I've shortened my breath down a bit because I couldn't talk properly. But anyways, how are you doing right now? Like, are you doing good? That's good to hear that you're doing good, you know. Like, anyone else here that wants to ask a question to me? Hi Sony, how you doing? Yeah, so Brizal, are you still there? Let me know. If you're still here, talk to me if you have to. Leave a comment down below. Thank you for the hearts. Yes! Keep it up. Let's try to hit like 15k as well. But in the meantime, yes, I'm still here. That's good. Because I'm going to talk about the abusive relationship. Have you guys been to a relationship where someone abused and hurt you or did something bad to you? Let me know down below if you guys have been, because today we're doing a talk therapy session where we have people that wants to share their stories, and I'm happy to hear from them. If anyone wants to share their stories after this, you can go on my request live and I can accept you to tell your story and listen to you out if I have to. Yes, that's good. That's good. Keep up the likes. Keep up the likes. Heart out to Basil. I don't know how you say your name, but Basil. It's probably a Chinese name. Alright, so we're gonna talk about Aaron, okay? So Aaron, my ex-boyfriend Aaron, how I met from the psych ward. The first impression when I came to meet him through his house was like 5 minutes from here. Okay, so what he was doing was not okay. He went and put his tongue to my throat without me knowing what he's doing. He thinks I was an easy girl that he can do anything with because I was a different type of girl. But at the end of the day, I know that when I came to his house, I said I was still with Dean. Oh, my name is Bezel, but it's spelled definitely. Bezel. Okay, I'll call you Bezel. Bezel. Chinese name. Bezel. Is it Chinese? I'm not sure if it's Chinese or not. But yeah, so anyways, we're gonna talk about the story again. So welcome everyone that wants to listen, even though Basil is listening here as well. So like the ex-boyfriend Aaron, he was very disrespectful to me. He did not really accept me as this kind of girl. I had short hair at that time, so during that time I had short hair, so I didn't know how I was like. But I came to see him because he said like, I want to hang out with you. I came to see him to see how he's like. I didn't know he met me. He was like shorter than me by like a few inches. From there, he had OCD in his house. I was cleaning and helping him out as a friend. I looked like a lesbian at that time. I said to him like I wanted to have a boyfriend, but he didn't want it to be my boyfriend. Until one day we came together, and I had long hair at that time. I was in blonde. I was a blondie, and then from there, he came out to me and said, "Oh, I really want to be with you because you're really pretty now." And I said, "How about before?" He said, "No, because you haven't changed yourself and developed your appearance to look good like a woman." Okay? So from there, I know it was not easy for him to tell me how I feel. So at the end of the day, we did go out together, and it was hard because like he was a very, very controlling person. We went on a date together. He was short on change, and I still gave him money to change himself off. So yes, it was not an easy process to go through with him. One time, there was a day where he threw a cigarette at me, and I felt like a punch to my face. He was smoking marijuana as well, so it was not a good thing that he was going through that. But yes, hello ETOs. Yep, so at the end of the day, he was really controlling. He didn't know what to do except to control me because he wants to like possess me in a way. But at the end of the day, like I made him cry, or he made me cry because because he's an abuser. Aaron was an abuser. So he cried because like I broke up with him. I broke up with him because of the way he treated me badly. He threw a cigarette at me. The memories were still fresh. I gave him like a teddy bear. I also gave him a photo of myself to keep so he can remember me. I made it so special, so it's like a personal gift to him. At the end of the day, that's how he still remembers me, as this person that was so genuine and had so much kindness to give out to people. And that's how I felt like to give out the love to him at that time wasn't the right way. But I know that my love for him was real. But the thing is, it lasted for only 7 days because like the way how he threw a cigarette at me because of some argument that he didn't accept my opinion, you know, because he was bad. I'm being serious. Like the guy threw a cigarette at me, and he's my ex, to my face, close, and it almost got my face and almost burnt my face. That's why I was so serious of breaking up with him. 7 days and you were in love. Well, he threw it at me because I was talking about like some kind of garbage crap about like how he's talking about his cars and stuff. Yeah, I'm okay now because I broke up with him. The reason why it was 7 days, he was in love with me, but it lasted for 7 days because I didn't want it to be more longer than that. I cut off the guy. How did I met him? I met him through the psych ward. It was hard because like I met him before. He was a very disrespectful man. He's very disrespectful to women. He's not good. He's Iranian or Iran. The guy's from Iran. At the end of the day, he couldn't hold himself up together. He didn't like the way how he made love to me, and I didn't like it as well. Yeah, people like that, I'm not gonna associate with someone who's from the psych ward again. I know. But like I said, like he was like one of the guys out there that was really disrespectful, very like egotistic, prideful of himself, thinking he's better than others, you know, like those kind of like type. And I didn't like what he put me through. It was hard enough. I went through that stage, and I know that breaking up with him from after throwing a cigarette in my face was the right decision because he punches holes in his room. His mom wants me to be like the daughter-in-law, but I don't want to be a daughter-in-law to him. But yeah, it was a hard decision to go through, but I made it through with him. By breaking up with him was the right decision, and that was one of the most abusive relationships I've been through. It's through that 7 days, but it was 7 days. It was like the crazy love for 7 days. Crazy, you can call it the next for 7 days. It was not like a month, because month and days is close, is similar to the same. But I've known this guy from like before he accepted me. I'm from Australia. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne, you know Melbourne, Australia? We sound different because we cut our words a bit down, so you guys don't know how it's like. But like at the end of the day, it was only 7 days. I cut it up with him. I didn't want to be with him anymore because I just realized. And it was like he was crying to me. He's like, "I'll never leave your side. I will always like cry and be there for you." But the way he talked about it was lies. Were you ever married? No. I was spiritually married to Gia, but that was it. But not really married officially. And I don't know if I want to get married yet because I haven't had anyone who wants to marry me yet. I know. I'm still like single right now because I broke off the breakup with Gia. It's crazy. You have kids? I used to have stepkids, but not like kids anymore. Stepkids is enough for me now. I know it's hard to have like, you know, people who don't have kids, but I was a stepmom, so I have parenting skills to know how to parent kids. But yeah, so at the end of the day, the Aaron guy, I broke up with him, and it was the right decision to make. He hasn't contacted me at all. He tried to DM me the other time, and I know it was hard because like I didn't want to talk to that guy because it was a bad memory with him. A bad memory with him. Sorry if I'm stumbling because my mouth is like so dead. What's the question, Brian? I'm talking about Aaron. You know Aaron? My ex, Aaron. And he was not the right guy for me. He was shorter than me, like by a few inches. Like you see, like I accept people for who they are, regardless of what height they are, because I don't have a preference for that. But what I don't like is someone who disrespects my boundaries and hurt me in a way by being abusive to me, physically or emotionally. And that's what Aaron did. He was abusive to me, controlling, the way he demanded my attention that way. It was not okay. Are you a celebrity or something? Trying to understand the backstory. You can say a celebrity, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to talk more about it. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I think I'll be like more known very soon. I know I'm gonna be there because I'm on Famous Birthday. So if you check out my name, you know who I am. Yeah, but anyways, let's go back to the Aaron story. To finish up the Aaron story really quickly. So Aaron was an abuser at the end of the day by throwing cigarettes at me, and he almost punched me in the face with something else. But he didn't do it deliberately, I know. But he knew that I was good with dogs. He knows I was a good, you know, dog whisperer. How about we talk about something else? This is very dark, okay. Okay, I'll talk about something else. Okay, so what do you want me to talk about? Relationship-wise, or... Because I'm talking about my storytelling of my relationship-wise. And I want to keep to the subject. It's something about relationship-wise. Or you want to talk about like one of my childhood stories. tell us about myself. Okay, so I'm Xena. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and I am a dog psychologist. I like to work with the crazy dogs, aggressive dogs. I like to deal with behavior issues with dogs, and I also have a background in psychology for humans, and I also have a background in canine psychology, and also like a PhD as well. So I'm quite educated for what I am. But like I said, talking about myself is like very funny sometimes, because I don't like to expose too many of my personal things, but like I know how I do and what I want and what I need and what I can show and offer. Do you ever find yourself looking red flags? I do. I look for red flags in relationships, like for things as well. Signs of things in dogs as well. Red flags of people in relationships with their animals. Yeah, so red flags for people who have bad things relating to their animal relationship. So yeah, I just realized like my breath is like shortened, and I can't speak very long conversations, and I get really tired quickly at times because I have a short tongue. One of my specialty is psychology and talking therapy. So what would you like me to ask you, or what would you like to ask me? I will check about what you have red flags. Why do you want to know about my red flags? Why do you want to know about like my weakness? Why do you want to know my weakness? Why? Well, my red flags is that I can be ADHD. I have ADHD, and I can't focus right away with everything. When there's something distracting me, I can't focus properly. That's one of my red flags. It relates to you what you were talking about your ex-boyfriend. Red flags? Well, check if you have any red flags. Red flags of me was that I had bipolar. You can say that. I don't want to talk about my bipolarness, but I do have bipolar on myself. Like I'm diagnosed with one. Like stage 2 or 1, I'm not sure. But like I said, red flags and how I relate to men. How do I bring in abusive relationship people to be with them? Well, I'm like the person who gives out like love unconditionally sometimes to people and understand them and wanting to know what they want. Red flags and how I relate to men. My red flags is that I can be demanding sometimes on what they don't do, but I'm not really like materialistic with things. I'm more like on a spiritual level with a soul connection I want with someone. I said to myself that my red flags is that I'm very independent and I don't like to be bossed around. That's my red flag for a man, because I don't like people to boss me around. I don't know what else I can say about my red flags, but I got green flags as well. My other red flags I can say to you, if you want to know, I do smoke cigarettes because I'm very stressed at times. But otherwise, cooking and cleaning, I do cooking and cleaning, yes. I'm a cook and clean woman. I do chores around the house. I was raised to be a woman down a house when I was at a young age. And I'm very supportive emotionally. Yeah, I do cook for my man. I'm making good food. I do make good foods. I have YouTube channels where I make food as well, and I make like very good recipes. They have a very good heart. Don't talk about their hearts. Yeah. So I have a good heart, but I would not say I'm perfect at the end of the day, because everyone has flaws, and everyone has like bad times where they do bad things and good things. Like, my partner keeps saying that I'm always a wife, doing things for long. Well, the longest relationship I've been through was 3 years, because I haven't met anyone else that lasted long with me, because they all have problems themselves, and for me it was like more like dealing with their problems instead of me. Thank you so much, Kenta, for being a fan. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hearts, and thank you for the fans. Yeah, so my red flags, I don't have much bad controllingness, around people. My partner thinks I'm controlling sometimes, but not really exactly, because like he knows I give him freedom. Like, I give so much freedom, like opportunities for them to know how it's like. It sounds like you need to heal first. Yeah, I'm definitely healing from my breakup. Like right now, like with my ex-partner that I broke up with him from the last 3 weeks ago. And I'm just like doing my best to do talk therapy, because I wanted to see how things are like right now. I sense a deep hurt. Yeah, I've been through a lot of pain. You can say that, because I've been through a person who abused drugs around me, and I was not a drug user from the start, and I've been through that stage with him. He's just a result of inhaled. He's just in the result of inhaled pain. Yeah, he's not healed, and I can't heal him, because like I did my best to support him throughout those years, and I can't do it anymore, to the point where I have to break up with him. And this was the first time for me to break up with someone, because I never knew that I can break up with someone and be their friend still, because it's right now like I still talk to him and hang out with him, but the thing is, like, I just don't feel love for him anymore. I just don't feel like I can relate with his emotions, because like we don't have similar things together. We have different things, and I don't really care what he likes, like cars, guns, anything like that, because he likes to watch those kind of things. But at the end of the day, all I know is that I was trying my best to like relate to him and being supportive for him emotionally, but he was not there for me emotionally, so it was hard. I recommend taking a break and heal yourself first. Yeah, I'm definitely healing myself. I'm doing like this live stream because I wanted to focus on something new. And this is like the whole thing is like the Monday to Saturday, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like I wanted to do this because I wanted to keep myself busy for something else, so I can get myself on the side. And I'm working on myself as well. Like I work on my communication skills. I work on the way how I can present myself when I'm talking, using my resonance and moving around my body gestures just to talk about anything with you. So that's how I talk, because, like I stumble my words sometimes, and I'm still working on it. So one of my weaknesses is I stumble words sometimes, and you know how it's like. Let's talk about the future. Okay. Well, my biggest dream is to open a dog psychology center, so I can work with aggressive dogs and resolving with the human beings with aggressive dogs, so I can like heal the dogs with the human beings from their relationship. Yeah, so I really wanted to be passionate in the canine psychology side and have like a big organization where mental health team with dogs work together with the healthcare team. This is what I wanted to do, and I wanted to like really resolve animals out there so badly. Like I have my uniform and everything, but I just need my team. My team is really important to me because I really wanted to like engage just so I can like save dogs from death row, because like not many people understand dogs. this is like my passion. Besides like talking about human beings relationship, it's like really like kind of boring to me, to be honest. Dogs are really like more entertaining for me. I realize like that's my passion. So if anyone don't know that, it's hard. Think about a sentence, repeat it in your mind, and then say it out loud. When I speak my mind, I realize that I wanted to save dogs. I really want to help dogs out in this world. And when I help dogs, I really want to like expand my communication skills to help resolve it with human beings in their relationship with their dogs. And that's how I talk. And this is like when I'm talking calmly, and you can see I'm not stuffing up as much. See, you didn't stutter one bit. I can be calming, but because like I'm used to like Australian talking, and they're very quick with their communication skills. They talk so fast to the point where I feel like I can't even understand them sometimes. And this is Australia, where I'm in this country, and they talk so fast, not slow like Americans, because they're very, very slow at talking, I can realize. But for me, I realize I can talk better myself. But thank you so much for even like mentoring me to talk in a calmly manner. So try to slow down and go over it in your mind first. I can't think because I speak from my mind. I speak from whatever is on my mind. I can't just like think and talk. Like I can't just like read out a sentence. It just comes out naturally and flawlessly. It's like I can speak my mind. Yes. Never. Australians have weird accents, like they end up with things like the A's. I know like I haven't been on camera so much, like on the show, too much to talk to people, like public speaking and everything else, because it's so new to me. But I realize like whatever I'm doing is like, it's hard because like my breath is like not enough when it comes to like speaking wisely on live. That's the issue then. Someone's talking, go over what you want to say in your mind. Then speak. Control the conversation. Yes, I'm trying to control the conversation. I'm trying to like make it easy. But thank you for giving me tips. Thank you for giving me tips. Like I wanted to speak more like in a calmly manner, and I feel like when I'm tense and nervous, I speak very like choppy sometimes, and it's so bad. I know for a fact that when I speak and record a video, I speak more differently than how I speak on live. Because on live, it's like you can be you, and the way you present yourself out and the way how you speak, it can be different. But yes, I know for a fact that singing is different. It's like almost like I'm talking when I'm singing. But I have like breath control, and I do use it a lot when it comes to singing as well. Subconsciously wondering what people are thinking about you. It's because of the fact that you subconsciously wondering what people are thinking about how you speak. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm not really conscious of my speaking skills. Like I have very clear communication skills because I've learned how to use my resonance in certain ways, in how to be more like a native speaker, because I've seen how they speak, and I've seen how their body gestures and their movements and how their body language moves around. But at the end, it's not like I'm reading or something. It's more like speaking in a clear manner and just calmly. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not a native speaker in Australia because I speak differently, but I still can speak very clear English if I have to say. Stop saying you're not a native speaker. I have like a slight American and Australian accent, if you know what I mean. Because Australia sounds different than the way how like Americans sound. Let's just say that. Don't think about what people will think. You live there. I live in Australia, and I have like your accent's from Africa. Okay, that's good. But like at the end of the day, I can like communicate very clearly when it comes to like speaking whatever accent I can speak. But I prefer like Australian because it's very quick. But American is because it's slow. I am being myself. I'm just trying to like coach myself, but like I know for a sec the way I pronounce words sometimes is different because I study American accent as well. So that's how I learned how to use my resonance around and just talk it like how I'm singing at some point. Because Australia is like very different. They're very quick with their accent. The way how they talk is very choppy and fast. Like they slightly like cut things out. If you go to Australia and you speak to one of the native Australians, like how I talked like Australians, like that's how their accent sounds like. You won't even understand a word from them. I'm telling you that right. But African accent is amazing as well because they have a very different dialect to their words. Why do you need both accents? I'm not trying to be both. I'm just a bit in between with my communication skills. Sometimes I pronounce just in Australian and sometimes I speak in a different American accent with the way how I move my words around because I watch a lot of Americans talk, like how they communicate with people. So that's why I speak more like in the American tone. Otherwise, I will sound like more Australian. But I haven't been around people as much because I don't associate with people in real life every day. Because I don't do it, like I don't hang out as much because I don't have friends. And when I don't have friends, I don't mean like I don't have friends. I have acquaintance, like I have people who wants to talk to me in that kind of way and wants to get to know me in some way. Anyway, you really became more fluent as you continue talking. I am very fluent in English. Like I'm born in Australia. I'm not like an Asian who's from overseas who don't know English. And plus like I have to learn like 2 different languages at the same time. Like when I was brought up to Australia, I have to speak Chinese first before I speak Vietnamese and then English. So that kind of ruined my accent. And then I turned my ways to practice English accent properly before speaking in an American accent. Because when I speak American accent, it's more like clear with me because I like the clear R's that pronounce than Australians. Before, I didn't know how to speak with the R sounds, but now I do. Yeah, I'm using my methods. I'm just more relaxed right now when I'm talking. But when I'm brainstorming something, it's like hard for me sometimes. But like, at the end of the day, I do love to work with dogs. Like if I was gonna build a dog psychology center in Melbourne, and then go to Africa and do it there, then I would do it very good. Like, you can trust an Asian that knows she's highly educated in animals and dogs. Yeah, Chinese is my first language, yes, but it's not very fluent anymore. It's more like Vietnamese. I'm fluent in Vietnamese. I realized, like, so Australian is actually slower. I'll give you some accents and slangs in Australian. How you doing, mate? How you doing, mate? How you doing, mate? So you hear, like, that accent is nasally, it's like on your nose, and the way they talk is so quick that you can't even understand them sometimes. They're very quick. They're very, like, not publicly, like, they're more like the broad Australian accent, you know? But I don't have that very Aussie accent, like the typical Australian accent that talks that way. Because I learned how to, like, mix it between, like, the American and the Australian accent. And when it comes to like live streaming on, like, videos, like, I have, like, more better ways of recording than just live itself when it comes to making content videos. Like, when I say videos, and I don't say video, I say videos, like the Australian way. You hear the O's, like, it's very different than the O. Like, Americans, they sound like O with the O sound, like the O. And then the O's in Australian is different. Do you have dogs? Well, I used to have dogs, but now I don't have time to have dogs right now. Because I have, like, a situationship where I can't own animals at the moment. And that's why I can't deal with dogs. You know, like, people can actually change their accent around. If you put your mind to changing your accent around, you can actually change it to American or Australian or anything else. It depends on how you speak with it, you know. But you work with them? Yes, I do. I work with dogs. Crazy dogs. Like, the reason why I can't own animals is because they banned me from this typical collar that they use in Victoria, and the way how they put me through it made me want to, like, break the rules and change their revolution for them. Like, I want to change their culture work and the ways how they present themselves out here for me. Is Brian still here? Let me know. Brian, are you still here? Brian, are you still here? Just want to know. If I say, like, Brian, are you still here? It's like Australian accent. It's like a flat R, not like an R sound like American do. But like I said, I've learned a lot because of my practice in accent, and that's why I sound different than the Australian ways. But I want to, like, do I watch movies? No, I don't watch movies. I don't have time for it. I watch documentaries. I'm like a nerd. Like, I like to learn a lot of things than watching entertainment things. What do I do for fun? I like to travel. I love to travel to, like, places to, like, see the views and camp outside if I have to, but then I don't have time for it. Like, I like going to the beach, but not really exactly when it's hot, but like during times where I don't burn my skin because I don't want to be tan. And also I don't want to go to like place where it's crowded, where there's too much people, because I don't like to be around people that's too much, because tragic things can happen, you know. When was my last vacation? My last vacation is from, let's just say I think like going to the beach. The last time I was at the beach with my ex-partner. And with my ex-partner, it's like hard for me to like explain, because he just takes me out at random times. I think this was like 6 months ago. 6 months ago where he took me out. Yeah, so he took me out like 6 months ago, so I think that was it. I don't know what else to say, because I don't really get to go out as much because I'm on social media too much, maybe. Can you swim? Yes, I can. I can do freestyles and backstrokes when it comes to swimming. I can swim. I can kick, and I can do like the floating movement, like your hands moving around like a frog. I don't know. What do you mean? I wanted to ask Brian if he's still here, and he's still here. For Ito is asking questions because he's curious about me. He's curious about like what I do and what I don't do. Please stop. I was gonna talk about like my stories into it. This went off topic for a bit, because like I know like not everyone wants to get to know me in a way, but I don't really share out my personal stories as much, because I really like keep my biology of myself differently. Why would you say that? Why would I want to share all my personal things out to you? Like, why? Why should I? We want to know you. Well, you want to know me, then you can ask me questions, because I don't really share out all my information, you know, like I'm not an open box, like I tell you that. Surface level, no prize for a person who doesn't tell their story to everyone. Yes, that's true, Brian. No prize for a person who doesn't tell their story to everyone. Yeah, for me, I like to share personal stories. I like to share about like things that are differently. But mainly I talk about like relationship wisely, like how to be a confident woman, how to be more like an expression woman who talks and be clear with how she presents herself to people. Do you get what I mean? How long did it take you to grow your hair this long? Me, to grow my hair, it's like more like maybe 3 years, maybe? Who knows? Because I had short hair back then. And I took like, someone told me to chop my hair off. And someone told me to like trim it off and be like a tomboy. And I didn't like it. I told myself I would never follow a girl's opinion and advice again, because girls these days can be very bad. They give you bad advice, they give you crappy information so you can go out there and do stupid things. I'm telling you that because I fall for one of their stupid advice for one time, and I regret going out with that girl and hanging out with her. Yeah, so hanging out with her was the wrong thing to do. But the thing is, I don't want to ask more answers and opinions unless I really am for it. Because sometimes I feel like uncomfortable when Brian's asking like personal questions to me. Like it makes me feel like, okay, do I have to answer it or do I not answer it at all? Because Ito is like asking like very personal, like very like rude questions sometimes, or not. I don't know if he is or not. But I don't find it offended, because I don't get really offended very easily. I take my time to get to know someone, and I'm just being me. I'm just being me, you know? Like, my topic was supposed to be of relationship advice, but today it was meant to be a storytelling video, like I said, like a storytelling video where it goes onto YouTube at the end, and that's how it is. Oh, my question were not meant to come off rude. Yes, sometimes like you can ask questions like that, depending on how things are like. Depends on how you want to know me for what I am. Like, let's just say like my woman day, where I normally get used to doing my routine is skincare, doing my makeup, but I don't really put makeup on every day. Depends unless I'm on the show. I like to keep my skin very natural. I like to keep like minimizing the pores on my skin, and I'm passionate about like skincare because I like to have glowy, nicely, beautiful, rejuvenating skin. Understand you, then I would understand where things would have gone wrong with your ex. Well, majority of times I know like my ex have problems with me, but it's also my fault or their fault. But the thing is, like, sometimes I prefer to tell you the flaws of my ex if I do. Like, just say like the one that was 3 years, he was on drugs with me. He got me into drugs, and I didn't like drugs. I'm not an addictive person who likes drugs. So he got me into drugs. He made me be on it, and I didn't like the substance use. The substance use that he put me through. It made me feel very, 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 very like uneasy. Like I feel like sick at moments, and my mental health was like declining at times. And I know whatever he did, it was not okay for me. But like, we had fights, we had issues, we went through domestic violence, we went through like court case uses, but that was it. And now I have to break up with him for a reason. I know like deep down inside my heart, it was hard to break up with him because he was such a good guy. Like, he's such a nice man. He does like nurturing me, like he massages me. He offers food. He's very like kind. He's gentle around me. But his drugs is the only thing that hurts me the most. It's because when he's influenced under the drug use, it makes me feel uneasy. Do you understand? But like I said, at the end of the day, I did love him. I did have a best friend connection with him as well. Not just a relationship so we can share each other's things. But like, he hasn't changed. And I didn't force him to change. I said to him, you do whatever you do, but you have to heal it on your own. I can't keep up with your bullshit drugs. I told him that. So from there, that's how I went through the breakup and separation, because I wanted to make it officially with him so he gets the message with me. Otherwise, how can he not get the message that I want to like break up with him because of the drug use? I know drugs is a bad thing, and it's also like something that no one wants to be around with, you know, with that person. But I was like mothering him as well. I was a good girlfriend, like a wife to him. I was there to support him, doing his laundries, cooking and cleaning for him, doing exactly what a wife should be doing without the ring. Commitment, you can say. He said to me, he wants a ring to give it on to me. He got me a necklace, by the way. It was one of my first necklaces I ever received. And I feel very, very happy with it. Now I know what I want to do with my life. I want to do better without him. So that's why I break up with him. So I can be more independent myself. He's holding me back from my career. So that's why I couldn't do much. I was depressed. I was very down. So I hope everyone gets this message, that I went through that with Gia, my ex-boyfriend, the recent 3 years relationship. I gotta get going to the bathroom really quick, so I will be back soon. I'm just very busting. I need to do my business. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for the follow, Teddy Apple. So, like I said, not worth your time, obviously. 1 second. Bro, I joined your live a month ago, and then you were talking about the same thing. Let's let bro go, dudes. Well, if you don't like my life, it's fine, Jake. If you are still here, let me know, because I have not been on this life for long. And if I was on the life for long, I would have been here. But I don't think I've told you so many stories about my ex. I don't think you have seen my life. You're just making up crap and saying that I was on live for the last month. I was not on live for the last month. I was on social media for the last month, but without being on live. Just want you to know, some people can make up BS. No. I haven't talked much on live. I told you at the end of the day, I was talking more on something else. I like to see people stir me off, stir me off with nonsense and putting words and say, oh, she's on live the last several months ago. I never talk about my relationship much. I don't build my fans on relationship much, but I do give relationship advice, and I do share my certain storytelling stories, and that's how it is. No, I don't believe you. You're throwing words at me. You're lying to me. I don't like liars who put words in my mouth. Some people like to stir things up and then make up excuse and lies. I don't like it. If you don't like what they are saying, why are you in their life? Yeah, Jake. Why are you in my life if you don't like what I'm saying about my relationship? I've been speaking this from the last week to now. It's been maybe 4 days or 5 days I'm on live. I'm still new to this whole live show thing. And I'm just not just gonna continue relationship advice. I will be doing it. Why? Because I like to talk about problems that it can resolve people. Cap, I've seen you before. Alright, if you've seen me before, it's fine. Yeah, he wasn't worth my time, that's true. I never said he was worth my time, but I said to him, like, I'm still trying to work with him in a way to be his friend still. Like, I'm still keeping the friendship with him. Why? And why do I want to keep the friendship? Because, like, I don't want to feel like guilty for leaving him. I do feel guilty as well, but I don't feel guilty at the same time for leaving the breakup, because he did so much bad things to me. There's no such thing as friends with benefits now. Like, we don't make love, we just have friends in different benefits. Yes, it's like a friends with benefits without like going too much onto intimacy. Like, I don't want intimacy with him. I don't make that with him because he doesn't do it with me. He doesn't give me love. He doesn't like want more than just cuddles from me. He doesn't talk much. He's like a rock. That's all I'm gonna say. Hi Gia, how you doing? So Gia is my ex and he's still on his life and he's hearing everything I say. I know, like, he's in my relationship in the past and he's still here with me, but the thing is, like, I know, like, he doesn't understand what I'm doing. This is the guy, you are serious? Nah, it's Kian. Kian was Kenan was the guy I was with, you know, like Kenan was the guy I was crazy about before I met Gia, to be honest, like the guy that's a singer, yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna see him. I don't know if I'm gonna see that guy, because like he has been a fake ass imposter to me, and that's why. I don't really know, like, I don't want people to fight over me about like who I'm with or who I'm not with, you know, because I want to keep it peacefully. But like the last time, I don't want to say anything right now from Brian is my lover or not, because he just like, he's a supportive person, you can say, a nice human being, and I like to tell you how it is, because at the end of the day, I met Kenan from 2021 or 22. I don't want to say much about the guy that I was making songs crazy about, because it hurts my feelings. But Gia is like a replacement to him in some kind of way. And that's how I feel about it, you know? Yeah, you can say I'm a singer, because I am. But I'm just doing this live show because I wanted to do something differently, to share my personality with people. Because like, everyone keeps seeing me as a singer, and I am a singer at the end, but I want to be more like, personally, do you take song requests for your background music? That is one of my songs called Cope with Me. Cope, I think. One of my songs is Cope. Yeah, this is my background song. This is my song. But I can't sing that song right now because I'm not ready to talk and sing at the same time. I've been using my voice more than last night to now. Last night I've been singing for the last hour and a half. And now I'm not going to sing right now. Can you put on Glee Plays by King Von? No, I'm not going to do it, because why? If I post this video on YouTube, after this whole session has been done, there's gonna be copyrights going on my YouTube channel, and I do not want copyright with music right now on my YouTube channel. Maybe on my singing live, I will put it on when you come back to my live and request it, and I'll play it so you can listen to it if you want. Otherwise, I will not sing that song if I don't know the lyrics to it. I'm not gonna sing like songs that I don't know. I will sing songs that I do know. And most of my songs are like written by me. At the end, Jake, if you want to be here and tell me like how you want it your way, it's not gonna work. It's my show. So my show is different to the rest of people's show. I can be blunt at times. I know, I'm very harsh. You know, like I have to be honest on how I am with people, because not everyone wants to like be nice to me and takes advantage of my time. And my time is very precious, you know. If you don't know how precious my time is, it's very precious, you know. It's not easy. I'm gonna be here to 8:30 today, so if anyone wants to be on my show until 8:30, let me know. Because at the end of the day, I know it's not easy. It's not easy to talk on live. It's not easy to like present yourself without people wanting to know who you are. And I'm just gonna be me. Like it or not, it's up to you. I'm not gonna be a bitch to someone. I'm being nice in a very calmly manner, and that's it. But I don't like people accusing me for something I don't know. It's not right. I'll listen to their opinion, but at the end, I do have my own opinion on what I do. Hello, Consorcio. He sounds like a Spanish person's name. Let me rest my voice for a bit, but anyone who wants to get me 15 likes, please press the button in the middle, just like it, just get me 15,000 likes. I want 15,000 likes. Please give me 15,000 likes if you can, thank you. And anyone who is here, Brian, Gia, who else here? Who else is on my live? Please give me 15,000 likes, come on. I just need that like, so I can get the love over you, you know? At the end of the day, I just want people to just see how they are at the moment, just to see what they want to do with me. But like this life is like off topic today. It's supposed to be a story time telling on relationship things. I don't want it to be like more like on myself with different psychology work with people who's asking me about my personal life. I want it more like on myself differently. So yeah. Hello Musa, how you doing? I just want people to know that this story time telling is a very, very hard thing to do sometimes. Like, I know. I just know at the end of the day, it's hard for me to tell the world how I feel at times. Yeah. There's people on here as well. Welcome back, Brian. Welcome back, Brian. How's your time been anyways? Gia, how's your day been anyways? Like, are you good today? Let me know how you feel. Because I'm on here just doing my thing. You know, just relaxing, you know? Because I don't want to do more than what I am right here. That's good, Gia. That's good. It's good to know that. It's good to know that you're good. I just want people to know how it's like to be on live, and know how it's like to express yourself on live, because that's what I really want to do, is to express myself on live, to show you how I communicate to you in wisely with my personality, because I want people to know, if you're willing to know who I am, then stick with me. If you don't want to know me, then don't stick with me. But I think this life is gonna be a good life today. I'm feeling it. The energy, the people that's coming in, that's wanting to know me, that wants to get to feel where I'm coming from, because I don't really share my stories much about myself. I share more stories about my personal stories than talking about my garbage self, well, my passion, blah blah. It's none of your business to know. But I know it's hard. It's hard to go through a story time to tell people your stories and what you want it to be and what do you want it to achieve in life. Because I don't talk about that as much. I don't talk about it as much because I feel it's hard for me to go through this. Did you grow up in Australia? Yes, I did. I was born in Melbourne, Australia, in Clayton. You can call it Clayton if you have to, but it's Clayton. Australia is where I am bred to be. An Australian Aussie Asian. So I am an Aussie Asian. I speak a bit of slight American and Australian as well, because that's how I was brought up with American movies and stuff, to learn how to speak like them, because I find it cool. But American accent sounds really boring to me sometimes, but I still pronounce the R's like Americans do. My mouth, my tongue is not flat like Australian, it's more hyperactive like American do. But are you from Australia, Gray? Gary here. Gary, are you from Australia? How was it growing up from Australia? It was good. I love the country here. It's more freedom expression than Americans, because there's no gun violence coming in from Australia compared to America. How many fingers can you fit in your... That's a very inappropriate question. I don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear someone asking me stupid, inappropriate questions, But like I said, in Melbourne, Australia, it's one of the best places I live. And I'm from the southeast. Thank you, but I don't want to hear that. I grew up in Sydney, lol. Sydney is amazing. Can you play Baby Blue King Groove? Unfortunately, I can't play any of those songs because right now it will copyright me when I post it on YouTube. So on my next live, I can play it for you when I'm singing and putting live to listen to request songs. I'm so sorry, Gun. I'm so sorry, but this is gonna go on YouTube afterwards. Yes, there's copyright for YouTube songs. Any songs that have artists or anything labels to something will come as copyright towards YouTube. What do I graduate in? I graduate in canine psychology, and I also have a bachelor's in psychology and human astrology. I don't want to talk too much about my life right now, but what does it say? But it has 2 views only. What do you mean by 2 views only, Proton? I do have a lot of views, on my YouTube. My YouTube channel is different than live. And my life depends on how you watching my life or not. It's up to you. Hi, Conhards. I think Conhards is one of my dog owner person who looks after Nico. How you been, How you been, Con? Yeah, so Nicole is like gone now, but I still miss Nicole, you know? I mean, the song has only 2K views. It depends on the views, it depends on what you're saying. Hi, I'm good, how are you? Con, I've been good, you know, I've been new to this whole live stream for the last 5 days. And this is my new show from 5 to 8, but I'm gonna do it to 8:30 today. So it's different to me, but yes. I'm talking about anything related to talk therapy today, so it's different. But like, who talks about views and whatever views? Because at the end of the day, I don't really care as much, but I do have views coming in very soon. And the more I promote it, the more it comes in. That's how it works. Views don't just come on its own. It has to have promotion and good quality contents. I don't want to talk about my outer scores or anything right here, because my outer scores, like, because I'm from the old school, I don't want to talk about it right now. Like, I don't want to talk about like my outers or anything, because I don't want to share out too many of my info. I know I have a good outer, but the thing is, like, I don't want to share it out. I just don't want to share it out with people. Yeah. I wish Nico was here, like Nico, my dog, you know, like I know like you guys have been like good, amazing owners to like parents, co-parents to Nico, you know, like Nico was like one of the best animal I've been through with, you know, and I still miss his smell. I still miss him. I still have like a soft toy that looks like him. He was the sweetest doggy. I know. Didn't you know how much like I put myself out there for him? It was amazing. You know, like I developed him as a mother to him. And the way how I present as a doggy mother to him was a lot of work, but it paid off a lot. God told me to give it to you. So, you know, everyone was trying to buy it from him. I did not sell him to anyone. I gave it as a gift. And I think he chose you. So that's why God chose you to look after him. And God bless whoever that was. God bless you, Con, for even helping me out to look after him. You know, like, God bless you to look after him, because whatever he did with you, it was amazing because of my background behind the back scene with him. Very clever dog. He was true family member. We appreciate it. He had a great life. Yes, this is what I want. I want him to have a great life after he graduated from my motherhood time with him for that year. Because I did not want to give it out to someone who does not have the biggest love and responsibility to him. And he deserved a very good home, because I didn't have time to look after him while I was doing my PhD. So yes, he was a beautiful dog. He was a beautiful dog at the end. But I still miss him like how you do. He's like a family. I know. Yeah, you did a lot for him. Honestly, we appreciate the personality you best own on him. Yes, I was the mom. Like, I was the mother. He was an A+ student to me inside my motherhood, like, as a strict parent. He came from a strict parent background with me because I'm strict with him. So I have to like make sure that he was praying before he goes to eat. He learned a lot of things from my training background, because I was a good teacher to him at that time. I learned how to help him, guide him, and that's why he was so good with you at the end. But you could have kept up the training, which you did, I think. But I think like dogs are like the best thing of all, and I wanted to like save their lives down the track. You're looking good, mate. How you have been? I've been good, Con. I've been good. I just wanted to look after animals down the track with dogs. Like, I see myself as a dog psychologist, the one as a doctor down the track to work with the crazy dogs down the track. That's what I am aiming for, to work and open up a dog psychology center to work with the craziest dogs that no one can tame. How can I do it? It's because of the practice I've been dealing with throughout these years. And I know it's gonna take time, but I know I can do it. I believe myself that I can bless myself to work with the most aggressive dogs that are in Melbourne. It's your blessing. What you achieved with Nico was amazing. Yes! Nico was my student, my son, but in an animal form. But he was blessed by Jesus with me. That's why I'm here to do his work for him now, is to work for the dogs. And I know that you have a lot of like relationship wisely with Nico. He was a family member to you, and I'm glad that Jenzy, what's her name, Jen? Your wife. Yeah, your wife was really good with him, and I really love that, you know, Jen was really good with Nico, and I'm very blessed that, you know, like, she even taught him maths. I didn't get the chance to teach him maths, but I seen how she taught him how to count or teach him how to like do plus signs, and that was a very impressive thing I see. I'm very impressed how Jen was like to him and treat him like the baby in the house. So yes, but also spoil him as well. But he deserves a structured leadership thing, and I'm glad that, you know, she's the alpha one with him, and I know she loves him because he was the most adorable thing of all. Sometimes God told me that I have to give out the best thing of all, which is Nico, away, and I did. But I learned a lot from him. He was a very like steady, very calm temper, and very steady with his ways of being calm around people. He's very calm. He's not too excited, but he's very calm. That's what I love about him, that he was a balanced animal around me. He was a balanced dog, you can say. A very good dog. You know, Con, you did so much, you know, with Jen for Nico, and I'm very proud of you both, you know, being their co-parent means like their step parents, you know. But I love the way how he was being raised through your hands, because, you know, like, I believe he could have been safe more longer if you guys gave him more like a very, very nice diet, like a raw diet with a lot of nutrition instead of kibbles and stuff like that. It could have saved his life, I believe. But, you know, sometimes things have happened in the past, and it's too late now to stop it, you know. So I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed, Con, for everything you did. Just relaxing now. At the end of the day, I just love dogs. It's my passion, and music is like my thing, but like the dog side is more like my real thing, my real career. And I know that not everyone likes to work with dogs, and I love to do it because it's like my only duty to build this whole revolution for the next generation for dogs. And that's why I believe that my intelligence and my ways of brainstorming the ideas to do this for dogs can actually improve their mentally and lives throughout the next generations. Because this generation is about like feeding dogs in the wrong way. So yeah, sorry man, I gotta gotta cook dinner and get Sophie to bed. Take care. I hope everyone's good with you and your daughter Sophie, and you know, Jen as well. Like, you know, that you have a beautiful night, and bless you for Adelaide, through Adelaide, because you're from Adelaide, I know. So thank you, Con, for even joining my life. Thank you. Anyways, I would like to say thank you, and bless you. Yeah, so bless you too, Con. Bless you, thank you. Thank you. Wow, my coconut water is gone. But still, I'm here. I'm still here. I'm still here to listen to people's. I got 20 more minutes to go. And then I'm free from there. Just to see how things go. I don't know what else I can say, but all I know is it takes a lot for someone to see how I am and how I go through this life. I speak motivatively for myself, that I believe that what I can teach, I will bring it to the table. I believe that I know what to do, but I don't like to speak it out too much. Hello Meha, how are you doing? How's your day been? You know, at the end of the day, I just realized it's hard to be you, because like I know what I am and what I can do is capable of building this center for dogs. Like it's a very big plan, and it requires a lot of money, and I know that I need someone who can like achieve it with me, and it's not easy. Okay, I'm gonna go for a break really quickly. So I know that I've been on here very long, and I'm going for a smokle. So you know what smokle is? A good time for some CE. Okay? I'll talk to you soon, guys. I'm just gonna be back. Welcome back everyone. So hope everyone enjoys this video live. Thank you Andrew for joining in here today. Thank you. How you been, Andrew? How you been? How you going? I'm just here just to tell you the next 15 minutes I'm going to be leaving, but I'll be back very soon on the next live tomorrow. I do this from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. talking about therapy talk, basically about anything relating to stories. Sorry. And I know it's hard like to have someone who wants to like watch my life, because like I'm here to present myself as a person, as a human being, and I'm still new to this whole show. I'm still new to the whole show here, and I know that it takes a lot of time to get to know someone, because not everyone wants to connect with me. And I know for a fact that anyone who's on this live, let me know how they feel, because I feel nice energy today. I feel positive energy today, and it makes me feel very amazed to be there for people, and I'll be there for them if they have to be there for me. I know at the end of the day this is going to go on YouTube, so if you haven't watched my story time from the whole live show, you can go on my YouTube afterwards and watch it from there, and I'll present any of my YouTube videos, like my replays back here. Hello XAS, how you been? How you doing? How you feeling right now? Let me know, because I'm going to be here for the next 15 minutes before I go. I know it's not easy that I have to share myself on here, but it's so new to me. It's so new to me that I get a chance to speak to people, and I want to engage with people and know what they're doing. So how's your day been, XAS? The one with the Z photo, I don't know how you been anyways. You been good? Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you're up to. Let me know what you want to do. I wonder if Brian's still here. Brian, are you still here? Let me know. If you're not, it's okay, because Brian normally supports me on here as well. He's been a good supporter to me. And I know for a fact there is people asking random disgusting questions on here that I do not want to know. Let me speak to Gia for a second. Invite him on here. I'll invite Gia on the show if he wants to be on. Let me know. How you doing? How you doing? Funny. How's everyone else day been anyways? Been good? I'm very good today anyway, so I want to let everyone know how's their day been. You know, Gia's on here. He's like an idol on here as well. I know it's hard. It's not easy to be on live, you know, because the cameras aren't you. And like I said, it takes a lot of times to be there for someone else, because I wanted to relax myself and just like speak it off good. I know at the end of the day I can do better for myself, and I learn to communicate to people on my own and know what I can do to improve myself better. But like I said, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time of myself to get to know someone from one to another. I believe that I can like speak this very clearly and know what I really want from here, you know, because not everyone wants to speak to me sometimes, and I know how it's like. But at the end of the day, I know this show takes a lot of courage to be on, to tell yourself out to people and letting them know how it is. Hi Sophia. Hello. I know it's not easy. it's hard. It's a hard process to go through things. I realize that I can do better when it comes to speaking with my own ways and telling people how I feel. We did finish like most of the storytelling today of my worst relationship. I didn't speak too much, but yeah. And Gia, if you're here, you know, you gotta stop doing the naughty thing, the lollies. You know the lollies? You gotta stop doing it. It's bad for you. It's not good for you, Gia. Honey, listen, it's not good for you, okay? Everything is bad. That way, you keep yourself clean, you be a good boy. Okay? Let me know how you feel anyways. I'm just gonna rest my voice for a bit. Hello, appraisal, whatever you are, let me know if you're on here. This live show is a good entertainment, but I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to speak my mind of things. I know it's hard speaking to people. It's hard to relate. It's hard to go through problems that you don't even know who you are. And I'm here to tell my story about my love life, about what I'm going through. Imagine you live two worlds, living from one sex to another sex, and you know it's different, and you don't even know like what you do is right. I realize when I speak, I can be very bold, and when I'm bold, I can like be very blunt, and when I'm not blunt, it's different. Welcome back, Brian. How you doing? You're back very quick because I got like 9 more minutes before I'm going off the live. You know, like at the end of the day, like I was asking, where you been, Brian? Brian, I'd asked you like very clearly, like where have you been? Like, are you still at work or something? I'm gonna say hi to you here, so yeah, click hi to you. Hello everyone else who's been on here, let me know because I'm gonna be here for the next 8 minutes telling you how I feel about myself and telling you how I am as a person, because I know that I can do things better and I know that I deserve love, self-love myself and doing things good. I'm alone, my heart is very broken today. Why is your heart broken today? Tell me, what's wrong? What's wrong with you, Brian? Like, what's wrong? What happened? What happened to you? Like, why is your heart broken? Tell me. Tell me exactly what's going on with you. Is there something hurting you? What's wrong? Why is your heart broken? Why? What's wrong? Tell me. What hurt you tonight? What hurt you today? Is it some people that hurt you? Is that someone that broke you in a way? I don't know, because it's hard. It's hard when the support's not there. I know that I am trying to make you feel seen here. I'm trying to make you feel like you're alive here as well on this life. It's not like I'm like neglecting you. I'm not neglecting you. I'm here. I just gotta like be me to people if I have to be. Some people ask questions, they do, but I feel like the guy called Elot or something, whatever his name is, was very, very uneasy on me because I feel like I was not being me. There is no one in this world who understands me. Why do you say that? Like, that doesn't understand you. What do you mean? What do you mean? I can relate to you in some way, but I can't read your mind all the time. You gotta speak your mind out sometimes if you have to. Because it's hard. It's hard going through a depression problem where you're alone and have no one around you, especially from like distance phrases, you know. It's hard. I know at the end it's not easy to talk to people, but you can talk to me if you have to. Tell me what you're feeling. but I can't DM you and talk to you like for long and long conversations, because you know how busy I am on social media. You understand that? I can't talk to people for long. Even Gia, he doesn't get a chance to like talk to me as well. Like, he knows that he has to go on live when I'm busy, and I'm on here on this show, and it's a hard process to go through this problem. Okay, so I got 5 more minutes to go before I start doing YouTube videos and uploading on YouTube. This live is gonna go for 3 hours straight, so just letting you know how it is. Please take care, I have to go. Okay, Brian, but it was lovely that you gave me the gifts and hearts out today, so thank you so much for the hearts. I'll give you a heart here as well. There you go, heart to you, Brian. Hope it helps you, okay? Hope it makes you feel better about yourself. Because at the end of the day, it takes time to know someone. I know how you feel. You feel upset and sad. I know. Yeah, I can definitely relate to that. I know. At the end of the day, it takes a lot to know someone, you know? It's not easy. It takes a lot. Sometimes like I don't even know what to do when it comes to people not knowing me. Hello Mitchell, how you doing? At the end of the day, I know that I need to be more clear of what I'm saying to people. I need to know that this time, if I'm gonna be with this whatever guy I'm with or whatever girl I'm with, you know, I gotta be very clear with what I'm doing and my intentions to know what I want from them. Otherwise, how can I be clear of my visions of what I need and what I don't need? Hello Kivasco, how you doing? You okay? You okay on this live? How you been anyways? You been okay? I can't accept anyone here on live right now because I'm gonna be leaving in the next 4 minutes, and I don't want to speak on directly show with someone unless like if you were on live before earlier, you could have talked to me. Hi, I've been well, how are you? I'm good, thank you. And how about you? How's your day been anyways? Like, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling good? Like, I know for a fact I've been talking on this show for the last almost 3 hours, and I'm going off in the next 3 minutes. But I will be back soon tomorrow if you're gonna be here. But thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Heart out to you. Heart out to you for following me. I'll either catch up with you next live. Yes, please do. Please do. Because like I only follow a certain amount of members. But maybe one day I'll follow you back if you earn my trust. Remember, like, to be in my following list, you gotta be a part of my family and loyal to me. You have to be loyal first to me before I send you something. I know. Stop talking about me. I'm not talking about you, Gia. I talk about you sometimes, but not really all the time. Yeah, you have to earn the fan and respect from me first before anything happens. Because I don't just like follow anyone specifically. You see how my following list is like small and they're only my friends. I don't follow celebrities because I'm a celebrity myself. Why would I follow someone who doesn't want to be a part of my family, you know? Because I keep my family very small. Yeah, I'm a very chill person. I'm relaxed and just chilling, just related to things, you know, and I'm very calm. I know how to calm people down. I know how to make people feel good about themselves, just to know how it is. But, you know, what have you been up to today, Kavesco? I like your accent. It sounds a bit New Zealand. I'm from Australia. I'm from Australia myself, so that's why I have an Australian accent. It sounds a bit like almost like New Zealand, but not really quite clear, but it's still a noisy accent. But yeah, I hope everyone like really comes here for this live show, and thank you so much, Kavasco, and I hope to have you tomorrow. And if I see you tomorrow, I'll say hi to you again. You know, like, remember, it takes a lot of loyalty to be where I am with you. you know, because I only keep my loyal people with me, and it's small. So yeah, so I hope everyone enjoys this live, and it's like the best time I've been through today with this energy. Yeah, with this energy I'm coming from, and I'm feeling it, you know, I'm feeling the vibes, and I'm just doing the best of the best, you know. I haven't done much. I've been from driving and bushwalking. Yes, of course. Yeah, it seems like you have been busy today. You've been doing something more often than something as usual. But yeah, I would love to talk to you again very soon, and I'm unfortunately have to say sorry to you, but I have to get off this live because it's like been 3 hours speaking non-stop, and I can't stand it because my voice is almost lost, and I'm losing my voice right now, so I need to rest my voice. But thank you so much. I hope you have a good night as well. Thank you, or good day. All right, love everyone else here. Thank you, and I hope you all have a good day. Thank you. Bless you all by Jesus. Amen.